Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be going over the top 10 vehicles you need to own in GTA Online in 2023. Also, please do remember to subscribe because I upload at least once every 2 to 3 days. So please subscribe. Let's get started. So starting at number 10, we have a fast car. So fast cars, they're just so useful. They can get you around fast and all that. So basically, a supercar, I would consider like a Krieger, an Emers, a Devastate, or even like an Itali RSX or an Itali GTO, just something that is good at handling and just has fast straight line speed, something that's good at everything. So a fast car. Let's move on to number 9. At number 9, we have the Terabyte. So the Terabyte can do many things. You can launch cell missions from plenty of businesses. You can have a drone station. You can also have like a turret station. You can do a bunch of missions from here as well. And primarily the reason why this is on this list is because you can upgrade the Oppressor Mark II, which I do not have one. What am I doing? I don't know why. Anyways, the Oppressor Mark II can be stored in here as well, and you can customize it. You can get a weapon workshop, which all this stuff is very useful. And you can find the weapon workshop in the MOC in the Avenger, and also you can store a car in the MOC. But this is the Avenger. It only allows you to store the Oppressor Mark II. Anyways, that is it for number 9. Let's move on to number 8. So for number 8, we have the Acid Lab, or the Brickade 6x6. So the main reason why this is on the list is because of the Acid Lab, or the Acid whatever thing inside. This Acid Lab business can make you a lot more money than even like the best MC business. But this Acid Lab can also be ran completely solo, which is really nice, and it just makes you so much money. It is just awesome. And I actually believe it's on 50% more money this week, which is cool. And another reason why it's on this list is because it's so strong. I think, what is it, like 50 homing rockets? Maybe it's even 60? But it's so strong. So this is a great way to protect yourself from griefers. And I believe you can also put like a big ram bar on the front of it, which is pretty cool. So that is it for number 8. Let's move on to number 7. At 7, we have the Armored Kuruma. So this thing is like 95% bulletproof. Well, the window's 95% bulletproof, so if you try to shoot someone, it's going to be really hard to actually shoot them and cause damage to them. But this vehicle is like, what, $500,000, and it's like 95% bulletproof, which is really good. It's really good for doing a bunch of missions, and you can see there's a bunch of guys here just trying to shoot me, and look, my health bar is completely full, and I'm going to have to wait here for a bit if they want to at least hit me like once. Yeah, they've probably shot like 100 bullets at me, and they've only hit me once. So, the Armored Kuruma is a very good car. That's it for number 7. Let's move on to number 6. At number 6, we have an armored vehicle, specifically like the Night Shark or an Insurgent. You guys are probably thinking, oh, you just did the Kuruma, so why are you doing one of these? First of all, the Kuruma can only handle one homing rocket. I believe it's actually not even one. But the Night Shark and the Insurgent can handle multiple rockets and are actually slightly bulletproof as well, but not as good as the Kuruma. But the Kuruma isn't as, like, it's not as strong. The Night Shark, they can handle tons of missiles. I actually don't have one yet. I don't know why, but the Night Shark, it's actually pretty good for its speed. It's actually decently quick for what it is, and it takes a ton of homing missiles, and it's actually slightly bulletproof as well, and it's like 1.2 million. It's a really good car. If you're a newer player and you have a few million in the bank, this is a really good investment. So that's it for number 6. Let's move on to number 5. For number 5, we have the Toreador. I guess you could also make this like the Stromberg or the Scramjet, but the reason why the Toreador is in here because you have unlimited missiles, and it's actually slightly bulletproof. The missile tracking is actually insane on this thing. It's really quick, and it also has a boost, and it can also fire torpedoes underwater, and it actually can turn into a submarine when it's in the water as well. Talk about that submarine mode. For an example, if you hold down H here, on PC, H, it will turn into the submarine. So that is very cool. It's actually probably one of the only cars that have that in the game, aside from the Stromberg. It's a very good car for solo players. It also has machine guns on it, and it can take a few homing missiles as well. Holy crap, those machine guns are strong, I'll tell you that. That's it for number 5. Toreador is a great car. Let's move on to number 4. At number 4, we have a Sparrow, or even a Buzzard, or like a fast helicopter like the Canada. I just want to mention, the missile tracking on this Sparrow is literally insane. It's probably like, and you can spam missiles, it's probably like Oppressor Mark II. Actually, it's probably better than the Oppressor Mark II with how good the missile tracking is. Why did I actually dismiss a ton there? What the heck? But anyways, yes, the missiles are really good. It is pretty weak though. You take a few shotgun shots, you empty your rounds or something in your shotgun, and it'll probably be on fire. So it is a pretty weak helicopter, but it's also like the fastest helicopter in game, some of the best missile tracking in the game, and it's just so good. It could be requested from your cassetka instantly, and it spawns so close to you in like in a matter of like a second. But this is like one of the most handy vehicles in the entire game, and I use this so much. So I definitely recommend you get a Sparrow. You can purchase it if you have the Kaseka, but if you don't have this Kaseka yet, you could get the Sea Sparrow, which I guess you could do, but I still just recommend the normal Sparrow because you can get homing rockets on it. Actually, you can get them on the Sea Sparrow, but still, Sea Sparrow, Sparrow, Buzzard, Kanata, whatever for number 4. That's it for number 4. Let's move on to number 3. At number 4, we have an Omni Tech vehicle. It doesn't necessarily matter which one it is, but I would recommend something like the Omni EGT or even something like the Buffalo STX because those are both really good Omni Tech vehicles. And what Omni Tech vehicles then can do is they can be equipped with machine guns, they can be equipped with a bunch of armor plating, they can take many missiles, they have bulletproof windows, and you can even have like an RC, so you could like drive it when you're not actually in the car, kind of like an RC thing. And they are very handy. There's plenty of things you could do with them depending on which one you choose, but these can be upgraded inside your agency. You have to purchase the workshop for it to be able to customize it, but the Monitech vehicles are very handy, and they can be very quick as well. So yeah, the Monitech vehicles are in the number 3 slot. That's it for number 3. Let's move on to number 2. Ah, yes, in the number 2 slot, we have the Oppressor Mark II. I knew if I didn't put this in this list, you guys would be commenting, like, what the heck, where's the Oppressor Mark II? So, if you choose this vehicle for griefing, yeah, no, just, that's like negative 10 slot, negative a million slot, whatever. But if you use this for grinding and all that, then yes, number 2 slot. This is a like great vehicle for grinding. You can have a boost in it, and you can purchase the terabyte, like how I said before in one of the other rankings, where you could use a terabyte to upgrade the Mark II. These could have missiles. The missile tracking is actually very good, but it has been nerfed multiple times, but it's still really good. But yeah, I don't have to say much about the Mark II. I think everybody kind of knows how good it is and all the griefers and all that, but that is it for number 2. Now let's take a look at number 1. And yep, you guessed it, it's the Zirconium Journey 2. Now I'm just screwing with you, it's the Kassetka. You guys probably knew that the Kassetka was going to be number 1. So the main reason why you have the Kassetka is so you're able to launch the Kayaprico heist. And if you ever have played GTA Online for at least like 5 seconds or watched any GTA Online video, you've probably heard about the Kayaprico heist. The Kayaprico heist is basically the main way to make money in GTA Online. At least everybody has at least played this heist once. All of these vehicles on this list that I've mentioned, you're probably going to buy it with Kayaprico heist or money that you've made from the Kayaprico heist. The Kayaprico heist and the Kassetka is basically the best thing in GTA Online. The Kassetka, you can also use like guided missiles, you can use the Preco scope or something, and it actually could take a few missiles as well. But the main reason is for the Kayaprico heist. You can store your Sparrow, you can store your Avisa, you can store your Torador. There's a few other things as well, I'm pretty sure. But the Kayaprico heist is the main reason. So that is it for the Kassetka. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tell me what you think in the comments if this list was good or not. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.